So this year is the 9th year for the PSPA International Ensemble,
Yes.
and it's called A Night of Musical Kaleidoscope.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you select the musicians for this year's PSPA Ensemble?
Every year, we do the same. I think it's always through recommendation or always through musicians that I know that I've worked with, because it's very important. We don't do announcement, these are the positions and then come and join us, because the PSPA International Ensemble is a very intimate group. Means that it's a smaller group, yeah, ranges from 6 to, I think this year we have the most player, 13 players, smaller group, and we travel together in a van. We stay together in a house. We share music making. We share our life. We eat together. We
like a
perform
family.
together. We have fun together. It's very important to select the correct musician. So it's always through recommendation. Yeah.
So you regroup it and become like a family before you perform. Is that right?
Of course, I think I would do a lot of background check. Yeah. So ask a lot of questions. What do you think about this person that you would recommend? Yeah. And by the way, every year musicians change. I think that's allowed audience to able to see different musicians every year. It also allows gives chances for different musicians to come to visit our beautiful country.
Yes, of course. And what is unique about this year's ensemble?
What is unique about this year ensemble? Like every year, program itself is very exciting, special, and innovative. Meaning that I think not just this ensemble, whatever ensemble that I'm involved with, I am very careful in terms of selecting the repertoire, music. We don't select music just what we like, but we also think of what is the trend. For example, now we have the Yiruma, River Flows Into You. We feature that piece, that song, in our program because people love it. We do a lot of different varieties. We select well-known, exciting, light classical, light, yeah, not heavy. We don't do those avant-garde, Stockhausen, or those hardcore.
But there's a variety of music.
Oh, there are many. These are all my favorite tunes. So I think a lot to choose from. So far, our audience love it.
So I'm sure that this year's ensemble will be a special one.
This year, absolutely. This year, we have one of my good friend and who was my clarinet teacher before when I was in Hong Kong. When I lived in Hong Kong for 2 years. He was my teacher, Mr. Andrew Simon. So I'm very excited about this because it was never in my dream that I can actually work with him and tour with him. So I'm sure I have a lot of things to learn from him. This person is Mr. Andrew Simon, who is now principal clarinet with the Hong Kong Philharmonic Orchestra for 27 years. And he is a very well-known musician and a very professional musician and so accomplished musician. So it's been my dream that I want to bring him to our country to watch his flawless, beautiful tone of his clarinet playing.
Beautiful to watch. Also, there's this outreach program that you started, a musical workshop, Meet the Musician workshop. Okay, so tell us more about it. What do you plan to achieve in this workshop?
Like every year, I think especially these few years, I've been wanting to have this group to outreach to more in the community, sort of like to give back to the community, not just present music. People come and watch, get entertained, and then wow, and then after that what? Yeah, I think there's a lot more that we can do, which is to inspire the community to go and outreach, to talk to young people, to interact with school children, to share with them like what music can bring to them.
Their experiences and their faults and how they...
Particularly this Meet the Musician event. In the past, I think we reached out to some schools where we talked to the school children. We share with them about what is being a musician, what we do, and how we became musician.
What are the challenges that you face and everything. So the outcome was very good.
And outreach also, yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And outreach also includes we provide workshops, music workshops to young musicians, for those who need to learn from experienced teachers. And in the past, we have done a lot of workshops and outreach to many organizations, many schools, many orchestras. So far, I think the Penang State Symphony Orchestra and Chorus, the Perak Philharmonic, the Sunway University Music Department students, Utah in Kampar, and this year even more.
Yes.
This year is going to be a busy year, so we all can't wait.
Alright, so if there anything else would you like to say to your fans and supporters out there?
Every year we select top-notch musicians from around the world, plus our local musicians. It's like a platform for them to sit alongside, to share their musical journeys, share their music making, share their life, sort of like the cross-culture exchange, which is very unique. And secondly, what is unique about this group is it's able to bring something back to my hometown, Ipoh. Because I often bring overseas musicians to Malaysia, and when they are here, I always bring them to Ipoh, because Ipoh has the best food. And when after the trip, they would share the same comment with me, which is they all say the same thing: Ipoh so far is the best place. I'm like, oh really? Tell me about it. Well, it's not like I disagree with them. I just never thought of that, And they're like, yeah, the mountains, which is true. We have, Ipoh is situated in the valley, surrounded by beautiful mountains. We have mysterious limestone caves, clean air, clean water, and beautiful lakes around us. To me, it's like a painting, like a piece of painting. Every time when I drive back, I would be inspired by
nature.
By the nature.
Yes.
So I think what is missing in Ipoh is beautiful music. Yes. So I think I would like to sort of bring people to come to Ipoh to get to know our city, to put Ipoh on the world map. And what is unique about this group is the professionalism of each musician, because they are here not to get paid. By the way, these musicians, they don't get paid. They have to fork out money to fly from wherever they're from to come and participate in the tour. They are here not just to perform, they're here to give back to the community. And that really inspires me a lot. So, what is unique about this group? And a lot of other things.
So that is very good. My last question is, are you single?
I'm not married.
Oh, okay.
I'm not married.
Okay, let's close it off. Okay, thank you very much, Eugene.
Thank you. Pleasure.